right. I think we're recording. All right. Yes, let me start sharing my screen. Okay. So what we did last week, let's do a quick review of that, and then we'll talk about what we have for some options today. So last week, right, we took our chatting app and we kind of made it a little bit better. We added in a contacts page. Okay. Remember this, so that now we were able to talk one-on-one in between anyone in the class, right? Not just that big group chat that we had initially, right? This worked out all right. The system kind of works, but it seems like a lot of people were having a couple glitches with it, right? I think Adil, Areg, and someone else was able to get it working. But today, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start by going through and actually trying to make sure that this part of the app works for everyone. All right, so I'm going to go to blocks right now, and the problem is most likely on the screen one right here. All right, so open up your screen one and let's try to troubleshoot this. Okay, just to make sure that everyone has this working before we move on to the next part of our app. Let me connect it to my phone real quick. All right, as a test, all I want is I just want each person to send a test message to me. All right, if I see it and then I can reply and you can see that, that means you're working and you're good. All right. All right, even if it worked last week, try to do that one more time just to make sure. Yeah, all right.
No,
I'll send it, I guess.
Okay.
So for some reason I can text people, but it goes under my sister's name.
It goes under your sister's name.
Yeah.
Like, as in when you text, it says Aisha instead of Azima?
Yes.
But wait, did you set your name to that when you first?
No. So
Okay.
like Aisha doesn't have a phone to use, so she borrowed mine. So I think she did something and then it permanently put my name as Aisha's.
Okay. So
Wait.
No, it's not.
in that case, what you could do is you can go back to screen one.
Yeah.
And over here where you have this global username thing,
Yeah.
just delete that.
Okay.
All right, or comment it out. So one thing you can do is if you right click on the block, you can disable block and it'll just kind of get grayed out.
Okay.
All right, what this will do is it'll just make it so that now you have
Wait, so Tim, can you see my message? Because I want to see if we need to reset the Cloud DB token again. Because
can I see your message?
Let me get quieter.
All right, let me message you. Hi.
I can't see that though.
Oh wait, I commented out my thing and it broke. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, I think we need another token.
You need another token.
Yeah, because it resets for some reason, I think. Each time.
That's redundant. It doesn't make me sad. Okay.
Wait, can I have the token again? Because I think it reset. I don't think it remembers the token of the cloud database.
Yeah. Okay. Give me a sec. Okay, mine's fixed. Oh wait, I see yours. Did you send hi recently?
No.
Okay, then.
I said hello. I said hi.
Okay, guys. So yeah, in the chat, I'm gonna send the token again. All right. So renew that. Let it try, and put that into your token for CloudDB. All right, and then let's just go through and let's try to get each person to send one message.
Okay.
Okay, let me just refresh my companion screen. Oh, I see it. I think I see it. Do you see my message?
Say hi.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say something back. Hello. Areg. Does that work? Do you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, next, Adil, does yours still work?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go there. Can you try to send me a message?
Okay. Oh, I misspelled it horribly.
Tim, I don't know how to read that. Hi, Adil.
Okay.
I misspelled it horribly still.
Can you see my thing? All right. Okay, so Adil and Aregs still work. All right, who wants to try next? Asia, okay.
Okay, let me try.
I remember you were still working on mine, so it might not work.
It might not work. Here's
Did
yours.
you do the cloud?
Okay, I'm under Asia's. Let me send something.
Do you see mine?
Jaden, let me check. Jaden, I'm gonna send hi. Do you see anything? Did you update your token with the one that I sent into the chat?
I'm still using a different one. So
Okay, make sure to update it. So the token I sent to the chat, set that as your CloudDB token.
copy.
Right? Yeah.
And
Set that as
then
your CloudDB token. Guys, also one thing that we could do instead of manually setting the CloudDB token every time, we could just go here and do like a CloudDB dot set. Actually, it doesn't have that. Never mind. You could like set the token, but you can't do that. We'll try to use a different system next time when we're trying to use the cloud servers. Okay. Does anyone else think they have theirs working? Gabe, how's yours?
Well, when I start it, it doesn't start on the contacts page.
Yeah, it's not supposed to start on the contacts page. You have to press the contacts button.
Okay, well then I'm gonna put in the cloud thingy and test it.
Okay.
okay, I'm copy. I have the token. Copy.
Tim.
Yeah.
So when I tried to like even write my name and then submit, it always says like it never shows my name. It always shows the message I sent.
It always shows the message you sent.
Yeah. Like it says like no one and like it has nothing.
Can you share your screen?
Okay.
I can see the message that you sent to Adil.
Can you see the message
I never
he
sent
sent
a
to you
message
though?
to Jill.
No, Tim.
Oh.
Oh, you can see mine?
No, I can see the ones that, yeah, I can see your messages.
Hey.
Or at least the ones that Tim sent to you.
Hey, what?
Okay. So, are you connected through the companion right now?
I don't think so.
Well, how are you looking at it on your phone?
Okay, I sent two
No,
copies.
I'm not.
You're not looking at it on your phone.
Not right now.
Okay. Can you scan the code and get
Okay.
it? See if you can get it to work on yours.
So you can see Tim's hi.
Wait a second. Okay, wait. Azima, can you set your name right now? Does it like let you set your name?
Nah, it doesn't.
It
Yeah.
does.
Okay, so can you type in your name and then click enter?
I did.
Yes, I already did that.
Okay, and now, all right, let's go to contacts.
Mm-hmm.
Click on someone's name.
Gabe.
Let's see ya.
Okay, actually click on my name so you can like talk to me.
Okay.
Wait. I can see every single message I just saw, I think. So.
Okay. And now from here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to compare it with my code because I think you actually have something different. So these are supposed to be usernames. All right. This is also supposed to be username.
I need to go back into the
Okay, and then the rest looks all right. Okay, I want to try one thing. Is label 1 like your header text?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna set label 1. To okay, there you go. Can you reconnect now? Wait, actually, did you set the private code? Did you set the code here to the one that I sent to the chat?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did that. Okay. In that case, now go ahead and connect up. I'm gonna connect up on my screen, and you're gonna try to text me, and we're gonna see what happens. Okay, go under my name.
Okay.
Okay. So, Tim,
Yeah.
start texting and messaging. Jaden. Send. Now, hi.
Now it says my name's Aisha again.
It says Aisha again.
Yeah.
Okay, do you see my hi? I'm gonna see everyone else's message.
Oh, that's still on the contact screen.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna do this again. Let's try something. Okay, is it asking you to put? Oh, did you disconnect again?
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, sorry.
I think I know my problem.
Okay, try to connect again. Yeah, Jaden, what's up?
So, I put the compare thing. I think I put in the wrong one. So,
Okay.
at screen one, I did when send.click do if not get global join, then if compare text gets the value bigger than global username, then set global current tag to join GetStar's value get global username.
Okay, wait, just give me a sec. Azima, do you see the thing that's asking you for the username now?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, type in your username.
That's what I did.
Okay, and let's enable this back. Okay, can you go click on my name now?
Okay.
Okay, and at the top of your screen, what do you see?
Aisha Tim.
Aisha Tim?
Yes.
Okay, you know, I'm just gonna pretend you're Aisha and we're gonna try to do that, okay?
Okay.
Because I don't know what's happening here. All right, Aisha Tim. Okay, it says Aisha, hi. Did you say hi?
Yeah.
Do you see me saying hi?
Yeah.
Okay, wait, okay, so now it works, all right, although it's on the wrong name. What we can do, actually, is we can just hard set it to something. We can just get rid of this and just set it. There you go. We can do that if you want.
Okay.
Okay, because I don't know what else is going on here. Okay. Oh yeah. So go under Azima now and try to message me,
Okay.
or like click Tim and try to message me. Does it say Azima Tim at the top?
Sorry, something. Yes.
Okay. Send me a message. Hey. Okay. So now Azima's works as well. Okay. Areg Adil, that works. Okay. Wait, Gabe, how's yours going?
Well, every time I click context page, it breaks.
It breaks. Do you want to share your screen? I can take a look.
I can show my screen
Oh, you're
because
okay.
on iPad I'm two different things.
Okay, so you're saying when you press contacts, it breaks?
Yeah, I'll get it started. Hold on.
Aisha, what's your way to fix most bugs?
I don't remember now.
Okay, wait, Aisha, does yours work?
I'm gonna test that out now, so I'll tell you later.
Okay. Okay, in that case, actually, let's go to let's go to Asya. Asya, can you share your screen?
I can see everyone's messages.
Okay, can you share your screen though? Let's try to get the contacts page thing working.
I think this is it. Wait, did I do the wrong one?
Okay, so let me just quickly compare everything. Can I request remote control? Okay, so here is problem one. This needs to be case.
Tim,
Yep.
I'm gonna try sending you a message now.
Okay.
Do you see it?
I see your message, but
From Aisha?
yeah.
Wait. Okay.
I see Gabe's and the Red's messages.
I don't see any of my messages. It's just blank.
Okay, Asya, I think yours is good. Can you click Tim?
Okay. Start messaging.
Okay, send me a message.
Hi. Oops, my username's high now.
Wait, your name is Hi?
Now it is.
Oh yeah, that's the same thing that happened to me. The last message that you type, it becomes your tag.
Says Aisha, hi, do you see my message? And then nothing.
Yeah, that's mine. But I'm not sending them to Gabe.
Hi. Hi. Yeah, I can see Gates and Reg's messages.
Mhm.
For some reason.
Okay, just wait. Let me do something then. Okay, leave this first. Ah, stop moving around. Just wait.
And then my name is Sia Hi. Moving around. Unless you can't really touch my phone, then
Yeah, when you touch your phone, it like sends me places.
oh.
Okay, Asia, I want to
Yeah?
take you to your contacts page. Click on Tim.
They're messaging.
Okay, and now start sending messages.
Oh, I see your messages.
Send
I see
message.
Tim Hi.
Yes, send me something.
If my username is probably gonna be Hi.
No, I hard
Oh, you
coded
see
it.
it.
Yeah, there you go. Awesome. Hello.
I
Yay.
see
Yay.
Aisha's thing again. It's just a bunch of squares.
Okay, me Asia works as well now.
I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with mine.
You're
Mine
trying to
still
figure out what's
doesn't
wrong with
work.
yours. I need to see your code.
Asia.
What?
Okay, give me a sec. Aisha, can you share your screen? I can try to get yours working.
Okay. So
Okay, requesting remote control. Can you accept that?
Okay, let me try this time. So, that works! It's just for me, everything is a global chat. Do you see mine?
I can see a Dills. Oops, I forgot to do something.
Can you
Sending
see
messages.
my hi?
I need to do the food. There it is.
About everything is a global chat.
I can now see my messages. Well, one of my messages.
Who?
Which one?
It just says
Okay, I'm going
hi.
to send.
Oh, Asia, try message.
Yeah, because I think
sending
it
me a
may have been
message.
me.
Do you see my
Wait.
message?
Aisha, can you go try to talk to me? Where is that?
Okay, I have to go back.
Click contact, click Tim.
Message.
Okay, send me a message.
I see two of my messages. Well, the only two I sent.
You don't see anything with me?
No. Oh wait. Thing.
Okay,
He's
let's try
Dills.
something. Okay, wait, do you have a label on your screen somewhere that says like the current tag at the
Oh, I
top
can
of
see
your
Dills
screen?
here now.
Aisha,
Yeah.
at the top of your screen, what's the like two names that it says?
It says So for me and you would be Aisha Tim.
But it says that at the top of the screen?
Yeah.
Okay, and is the A and the T capital?
Yeah.
Okay, did you set your private, did you set your key here, your
Yes.
token? Did you set it, yeah?
Yeah.
Damn, okay,
Wait, can you go back to connect? It's not connecting. Okay, good.
Okay, try to send me a message.
Okay.
Can anyone see my message?
I've only been looking at my stuff.
Do you see it?
Give me a sec. Let me check. Hopefully I will see it.
So much food. Anyways, the tea dill stuff.
Damn.
Aisha's.
Okay, wait, so whose works right now? Areg works, Azima works, Adil works, Asio works. We just need to
Does
get
anyone
Jaden.
see mine?
Does anyone
My
see yours?
messages.
I see yours in the public
My-
public chat.
Contacts is not
I
working
mean,
anymore.
the thing is that every single one is a public chat.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
look now.
Okay, Aisha,
Yeah.
can you try to send me a message?
I just did like 1,000,000.
You just sent me 1,000,000 and it did not work. Okay, wait, how exactly is the tag at the top of your screen spelled right now?
It says Aisha Tim.
Capital, how do you spell Aisha and Tim in there?
Capital A-I, then lowercase I-S-H-A, then capital T, and lowercase I-M.
Yeah, that sounds right. Okay. Okay, I see no reason why this should not work.
Yeah. Now we can't see my new
Are
message.
you sure? Are you sure? Can you just try to set that the token to the thing I sent in the chat one more time?
Okay.
Okay, Jaden, I can see yours in the public chat, so
Okay.
it kind of works.
Yeah.
All right, we've been spending a decent amount of time trying to troubleshoot this thing, and it seems like a good amount of you have gotten it to work. If you haven't gotten it to work, don't worry too much. But there are plenty more apps that we will be working on that you have.
Wait, stop.
So, yeah?
I need to get the code.
I'll just stop your sharing here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do some design and stuff.
Yeah, so it works with most of yours, but hopefully at least you've gotten a good idea of how to use cloud databases with your apps. All right, we looked at a list view. Okay, this is by far the most complicated app we've made so far. All right, with all of the switching around of screens and everything that we have added, a contacts page, and it's very advanced. And I'm impressed by how many of you guys were able to get it and how far everyone came. All right, but I think we should probably get started on our next app pretty soon, right? So I want to stick on this page of having like an online app system where you can like get together with people. But we're going to try this in a little bit of a different environment now. So let's try to make like a little bit of a different app, something that could be kind of practical, something that could be used by your family maybe, something that would be like cool and helpful in your daily lives. All right. So the idea for this next app is it's going to be a shopping list app. All right. You're going to have a list, right? Like kind of like a grocery list or something. And it's going to be in app form. All right. With your family all having access to it. All right. And then if any of you guys want something from the store, when you guys go to the store, you all will be able to kind of add an item to that list. All right. But we're going to focus more on that part of how you add items. So instead of it being kind of like how we did it in this app, where you just have the message you want to send with your username, we're going to try to make an actual screen with a form on it. So you can put in like the thing that you want, from what store you want, the approximate price range, right? Give it some more detail and it will splice all of that information together for you. All right. So this will be, it'll have some similar elements to how we made our chat app here, but we're going to learn a couple new concepts. We're going to take a bigger look at forms and how to make kind of information that you can fill out. All right, and we're gonna try to make that app. All right, so for starters, can everyone click My Projects, Start New Project? All right, and we're gonna call this the Shopping List app. Or you can call it just, if you have a different kind of list, you can call it something else. I don't know. Shopping list app. Did I say shopping? No, that's shopping. Okay, never mind. We're good. And when you're done, you just click OK. And get your blank screen.
But don't we need to create a new token for each family or something?
Yes. Okay, so once you have the screen open, all right, do these, let's start by doing the things that you kind of usually want to do with a new project, right? So firstly, let's hide the, huh?
Do we put a list view?
We'll talk about that in a sec. But for now, I'm just going to try to hide this header. All right. So here where it says title visible, and delete that. All right. Looks good. And now we can get started. Yeah. So for now, just for the front end, I'm going to let you guys get creative. All right. I'm going to let you guys try to customize this and however you want. Basically, there needs to be a label on the top that's kind of saying what the app is. All right. Since it's going to be like a list, a shopping list, you guys do need a list view, RX, right? So add one of those into the app. All right. And then somewhere on the screen, I want you guys to add a button that says add a new item. All right. So those are the three things you need. If you want to add more stuff, that's up to you guys. You can get creative as you want with it. Okay. You can play around with colors. You can make a background image if you want. All right. Add in all sorts of stuff that you want. But those are the three main things: label at the top or label somewhere, all right, list view, and a button that says add new or just says add, or you can even just put a plus sign. All right.
Oh, never mind. I'm setting the width to fill parent, and I'm saying why isn't it going through the all the way through the screen? Like what for the height?
And Tim, I didn't hear the first thing that we had to do.
Just create a new project.
Add, wait. Gonna make support big button.
Oh heck no. Alright. Let's start this 20. Center this. Superstore.
We add like an info because like an info page.
An info page.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty much done the first part.
Actually, one thing that you could possibly do. Do you remember how last time we found that screen one was like the default page always, right? So when you open the app, you always come to screen one. If you so choose, all right, one option you could do is on screen one, you could just make like a landing page that says just like the name of your app and a little button or something that says like go to shopping list. And then on the next page, right, you could add a new screen that's called shopping list. All right, and in there you have.
Well, I guess I can just I'll just add like a clickable image and then like one of those info buttons or whatever they're called. Because, well, they probably will know how to use the app. Just gonna add it on the side there.
Wait, isn't it time for a break?
Yes, it is time for a break. All right, so guys, yeah, if you're done making the front end part so far, you added a label, list view button. You can go ahead and take a 5-minute break. We'll come back here at 11:50. All right, if you want to keep working and add in these elements, that's up to you. You still have a little bit of time. But yeah.
Need to do something, then I'll.
I know. What? What? I really want to say.
Okay, I'm gonna go now. Okay, I'm back.
Hey.
I'm gonna add the info screen.
Okay.
It's just a gigantic text label. What? Oh, there we go.
Okay, yeah. So we added an add items page. All right, and we populated it with a couple labels, name tags, all sorts of stuff.
Wait, Tim, what do you do with the spinner?
The spinner. I was just showing Adil how to use it. If you don't want to, you don't need to use it though.
Can I show my screen because I want to see what you think about my my design, I guess.
Where's the text box? Add item.
Yes, it's I have the blue button and I just have these three.
Very
I'm
nice.
gonna probably start renaming pretty soon, but yeah.
That's nice.
And where are we gonna put all the information about the store and the estimated price?
Yeah, so we have to come up with like a nice way to sort that out. That'll come in a second. We'll talk about that.
Can we like put three list views right beside each other?
We could, but there's no nice way to sync up the scrolling so that you can actually see all three elements like in line. One thing you could do is you could just kind of combine everything together and space them apart. So you could be like product, store, this, right?
Let's do this. Add to list.
But since
Why
we
do we need the store?
Why do we need the store?
Yeah.
Just for fun?
Why not?
I don't know. Maybe you have like a favorite brand of crackers that is only sold at a certain store and you want to make sure that your dad knows where to pick them up from.
but like but a start value, how are we gonna transform that into a start value? Like one start value.
One value.
Yeah.
We'll talk about this in a sec. We don't necessarily have to.
Oh, yeah.
We don't. Okay, firstly, we don't even have to display everything as one. We don't actually even have to show everything. For instance, what we could do is we could just show the name of the product, and then when you click on it, you can press like a button that says like more information, and it will show the store and the price, and it'll use the price to give you the price estimate. Right, so that's one thing that we could do. What we could also do is we could make it so that when it's displaying it in the list, it displays it like one by one. It just says like product, store, price, all side by side in one element, right? So you can just like combine strings together. But
I was thinking.
let's. I think is everyone good with this step here? Can we actually move on?
Great.
Can I get a yes in the chat?
Yes.
I'll just say yes.
But if you're sharing it with family, like the way I vision it, like I'd be like as a mom, I'd want to see like a list of products, and everyone in the family can just like contribute and just add the new one, so that when I go to a store, I know what people want, right?
Yeah, that's what this would do.
Like I also don't need the price estimator store because I have no idea how much it costs. I just know I want it, right? And wherever I see it, I just buy it.
Price estimate, I don't know. You don't need all of these, but if you don't do this, then what's the difference between this app and the chat app?
Well, it's a convenience. Well, and here you can make a feature where if you bought it, you just click like something, and it will just scratch it over. It's bought, right?
Mm.
It's like a to-do list, but with just shopping items, right? That's the app that I would find useful.
We can add in some modifications later.
Or at least do the other two, store and estimate optional, right? The store and estimate, you can make them optional items.
I don't know. Can we? Well, no, we can't divide it because I was thinking we set the start value to join the item, the store, and the estimated price. But then, how are we gonna get the computer to like understand it, or the phone?
Yeah. No, okay, so let's take a look at this. I'm actually going to show you a cool new thing that we haven't talked about yet. So for starters, let's go over to screen 1 here. All right, and let's actually, no, sure, let's just go straight with the Cloud DB. All right, pull in a Cloud DB. All right, you can leave project ID how it is, Redis port, leave everything the same as it is. We're not going to be linking them together yet, all right, or maybe at all. We're just going to leave them separate, and if you want to use it with your family, you have to build the app and just put it on everyone's phone, all right? That's probably an easier way to go around it, because getting it to work together was kind of really finicky.
Yeah, show the bare bones, and guys, just make sure to go and see your mom and see how she would want to see this app, right? Well, you can adjust it later because you're really good designers and developers right now.
I'm just gonna add a clear list button because
this is actually a very important moment. When you create something, you always want to talk to the potential users of your app, right? What features they want, what kind of things they find valuable in that app, right? So if you go talk to your mom or to your dad and ask them, okay, what kind of features do you want in this app? That would be a very important step that literally every app builder does or have to do, right? To ensure the success of the program.
Okay. Yeah, so for now, I'm going to show you guys just the way I'm doing it right now because I need to actually show you a new thing in the coding environment also. But you can modify this later or as we go if you have different visions for it. All right, now that we have this, we need to actually make it so it does something when we click the plus button. All right, and right now, all we want to do when we press the plus button and actually when we load up the app is first we want to make it so that when we load up the app, it's just going to find all of the elements in that list and take them in, right? If any new elements come, it also wants to update that. All right, but for now, let's just get started with our plus button. All right, let's make it so that when we press the plus button, it switches us to our other screen. All right, this is something very simple, right? You guys already did this in the previous app. You've done this like 100 times. Make it so this is an add button. I'm actually just going to rename a couple things real quick. Okay. All right, yeah. So when you press on the add button, so add button.click. All right, you guys should know this next part, right? You will just open another screen by the screen name, and that screen name will be add items or whatever you call this. Right? It should be specific to your program.
I made the screen transition a bit different. Instead of like just opening from the bottom, now I think it'll just slide vertically instead of like just.
Oh, these ones under open screen animation?
Yeah, screen animation.
Sure. What's the default one? It just flips?
No, it just comes down from the bottom.
Yeah, guys. So what Ari just did is he added in animations to when you switch the screens. If you want to try to add one of those for yourself, you can go on screen 1 and scroll down here to where it says open screen animation. All right, and you can change it from default to like one of these options here. Right?
Why does that not work?
Does it not do anything?
No, I don't think it does.
Okay, anyway, we can just keep going. Give me a
I
sec.
don't really care about that.
Yeah, Asia? Asia, we can't hear you. We still cannot hear you. I think maybe your headset doesn't work.
I didn't see when you added the plus button.
What?
I didn't see when you added the plus button with the.
This plus button. This is just a regular button with a plus sign in it.
Yeah, but when I added that, I can't see it.
You can't see it.
Yeah.
You can't see your plus button?
Can you share your screen so we can see what you have?
I see it. Can you share your screen? Oh wait, no, Adil's just going. Okay.
This looks pretty cool.
You're trying to show. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, good job, Art. Jaden, what about you?
Well, yeah, now all we need to do is get all the info and finish the Cloud DB. Like to get the info from the other screen, like the store and.
Yeah, Jaden, you doing well? Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know how we'll use the one start value for that.
Okay. We'll talk about that in a minute. So right now we're just gonna go through in the order that you think you would be doing something in this app, right? So when you press the plus button, you go to the next screen. We added that code. So I'm just gonna go to my add items page and figure out what I want to do on this page. All right, on this screen, I want to make it so that when I press button 1, okay, so when button 1 dot click, all right, actually, I'm gonna go rename some stuff again. I'm gonna call this submit. I'm gonna call this name box store box price and price box.
But can we do? But there isn't like a close screen with start value, right? Oh, wait, what?
Okay, yeah. So right now you don't close the screen with start value. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make it so that when we press submit, we're gonna send it with another start value. But first, we need to do some things. Also, we don't actually even need to set the start value because what we can do is we can append it directly to the Cloud DB here, and then just open the other screen and it'll update itself. We don't need to use a start value. Okay. So guys, let's talk about what we want to happen when we press this button. When we press this button, we want to take the information in all of these text boxes and we want to turn this into some item in our list, right? We want to make this into an item that has a name, a store, and a price. All right. So when I click on this button, I have to do a couple checks. Firstly, I don't want to accidentally click this button and submit a blank item into my list, right?
If not, is empty.
Yeah, so we're going to do something like, we're going to have to put an if statement, right? And we're going to say if, and this is going to be kind of long, we're going to have to put a couple ands as well. Right, we're going to have to say something like if is not, if not is empty. Let me try to do something real quick. Okay, that's not gonna work. Yeah, okay, if not is empty, and then you want to go through each of the text boxes and get the text in it. All right, namebox.text. And you can copy this because it is kind of long. All right, so you don't actually have to do it 3 times. And then just replace this with name box, price box, and store box. Okay, so 3 ands, or two ands, 3 statements. All right, so we only want to actually submit it if all 3 boxes are filled in. If there's nothing in those boxes, right, we don't want to submit it, or else that's going to give us like a weird blank item in our list. Right, there's going to be a mistake. If it is empty, what we can do is either we can just not submit it, or we can put a little label somewhere on the screen, like, you know, those like little red labels that say something like, please fill out all fields or something. All right, we can try to make one of those later if we want. That will be pretty nice.
Well, if not is empty, then we can just do, well, if it's empty, then we can just pop up a notifier.
Yeah. So right now it's saying if not is empty. Everything we put in here is going to be what happens when we're actually submitting with all of the fields filled in. If we put an else statement here, everything we do over here will be if one of the fields was empty. For now, I'm going to leave that alone, though. We're just going to leave it like this. Okay, and I'm going to talk about a new concept for a bit, okay? So we've talked about what lists are, right? We've talked about how lists are like just basic kind of lists, right? It's like if you're making a shopping list or any kind of list, right? You have a bunch of items, item 1, item 2, and you have a bunch of items ordered in a row, right? Each with a position in the list or an index, all right? Lists are good when you have a bunch of stuff, a bunch of things that are in like an order, right? But don't have a particular amount of attributes. So for instance, if you're just doing like numbers or like words or text messages like we did in our previous example, right? But what we're going to learn about today is we're going to learn about dictionaries. I spelled that right. There you go. Dictionaries, all right? Dictionaries are a different concept, kind of similar to lists, but a little bit different, all right? How dictionaries work, or actually, can somebody tell me what a dictionary is just in your daily life?
A book full of words and their meanings.
A book full of words and their meanings, all right? So word and meanings, all right?
Oh, so
yeah.
Does it mean so if it finds like a word, then it means this?
Okay, dictionaries, not yet. I'll explain what it does in a sec. Yeah, Jaden, do you have a question or comment?
A dictionary is a book or a website that you can find different words of any kind of language. And then they'll give you the meaning. And sometimes you'll also put them into a sentence and how to use them in a sentence.
Yeah. So basically, you take a word, right, and it'll give you the meaning, context, all of that stuff, right? But the important part is you have a word on one side of the dictionary, and the meaning on the other dictionary, on the other side of the dictionary, right? So when we're using a dictionary in code, we have a similar concept, but it's not necessarily all words and stuff. What we use in dictionaries here is we use keys and values. All right. Okay. So for instance, if I wanted to make a, also, yeah, and with a dictionary, it's also not like a million items. Usually it's like a bunch, like a couple items that have different like keys and values that describe some kind of object or something in our world, right? So for instance, if I wanted to make a dictionary about a dill, right? I could make a dictionary. I could say that my, so I'm going to have to go through these key value pairs, right? I'm going to say something like name is a dill, right? I'll say something like age, Adil, how old are you?
12.
12? All right, so I'm going to go age 12, not 15. All right, I'm gonna say like gender, male, right? I'm gonna say height. How tall are you?
150. I'm 5'1". Just
5'1". How do you 5'1"? 5'1". Sure, that's close enough. Anyway, right? So what you see here is I made a couple little parameters here that describe a dill. All right. Okay, and each of them I have a key, which is kind of what that description is, and I have a value, which is the kind of value of that thing. So the name is a dill, age is 12, gender male, height 5'1", right? All of these things. And you may see where I'm going with this. We can use a similar concept to this for our shopping list. So each of the items in our list, in our shopping list, is going to have a couple of things. It's going to have the product, okay, which is going to be whatever we put in that text box. So for instance, let's do like cheese, right? It's going to have a store, which is going to be like, I don't know, Safeway or something, right? And it's going to have a price, which is going to be like
$5.
Sure, but you know, it's number a round number, $5.99. There you go. Okay, so $5.99 will be our price, Safeway and cheese. Okay, and then what we can do is we're going to put this dictionary of these three items, of these three key value pairs, right? And we're going to have one of them for each item in our lists. So whenever we're adding something to our list, a product, we're not going to be adding just a string. We're going to be adding a little tiny dictionary with the product, the store, and the price. All right. So you'll actually notice this might be something that you haven't really paid attention to before, but now that I have brought dictionaries up, you may notice that on the side here, there is actually an option right underneath lists called dictionaries, right? And in here, you'll see kind of what I was just talking about, right? So if I wanted to make a dictionary, you'll see I have key value pairs like this, all right? So I could put the key, so for instance, if I did another person, or if I did like myself, I could do name, right, for the key, and I could do the value will be like Tim, right? I can go age, gender, all of that thing, all of that again, right? And we're gonna make this actually for each of our grocery items, and then we're just gonna add that to our Cloud DB list. So whenever we're adding a product, we're gonna add a dictionary. Okay, there are also a couple of things that you can do with dictionaries that are useful. So for instance, if I had that dictionary item, right? If I had a dictionary, I could run, for instance, this get value for key method, right? So I would pull up this dictionary, I would put it under in dictionary, and then get value for key, I would put the key that I'm looking for, right? So for instance, if I had a dictionary in here that had a name and Tim, right? I could look for the value for the key name, and that would just return to me Tim. All right, this is a little bit complicated, but using dictionaries, you can kind of like scan through them and find the different keys that you added to that dictionary, right? There's a couple other things. You can set different values for them. You can delete parts of it. Right? There's all sorts of things that you can do here. All right, that we can actually use for ours. So for instance, later, if you wanted to figure out the total price of all of your items, instead of having to like figure out the number part of each string, what you could do is you could just go through each item in your list, right? Get the price using this like get value for key. You could say get price from that dictionary, right? And then you can just add them all up and get a total price.
Wait, I have a question. So
Yep.
a variable is basically holding something, but a dictionary holds multiple things, but then it can find something through that multiple things.
So a variable has like one value, right? So for instance, or actually a variable can be a dictionary, but like, but usually what like the variables that we've used so far had a single value, right? It would be something like username, and the value would just be like areg, right? Just one word. With a dictionary, it's like a big object that has different attributes. So inside a dictionary, it's not just areg, right? It would be like a name, Alright, age 12, right? Or I don't know how old you are.
Yeah.
but,
So it's basically like yeah.
So yeah, and also stores correlation. So for instance, with a list, you would just have like reg 12, male 5, 1, right? But with a
Yeah, but
dictionary,
in essence, you're right. It's a collection of variables and their values, right?
sure, kind of. All right. So what we're going to do is we have our if statement that says something like if all the boxes are not empty, and you click submit. Let's do something. All right, let's get our cloud. Did I not? Oh, okay, we actually also need to add the cloud DB to this screen. So I'm going to go under storage, drag cloud DB out here. Okay, and the token will actually, I think, be exactly the same.
12:30.
both.
I want to make sure everyone's following. So can we maybe go one by one and see what you guys have on your screen? Yeah, just add
We
the
haven't
cloud.
added much.
I just want to make sure everyone's following, right? Okay, so let's start with Asia. Asia, you want to show us your screen, what you have there?
Sure.
Front
I
end,
cannot
the
show
back end, yeah.
sharing. I cannot share my screen right now because Tim is sharing his screen.
Tim, can you stop sharing? Let's do just a real check, just to make sure everyone's following, because these are already more advanced topics. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And can you show us your blog?
My blog?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good job. Sounds like you're on top of it. Great. Next, Jaden, you want to share your screen and show us?
Okay. So I'm just gonna show you. So
Oh, okay. Yeah, those are blocks. Can I show? Yeah. Can we see the front end? Okay. Nice. You're sitting quite quiet there, but you're following it nicely. Good job.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Yeah, I'm sure you're following. I'm not even asking you. Gabe, how about you? Gabe, you're muted. If you're talking, we don't hear you.
Be right back.
Okay, we'll get back to Gabe. Aisha, what about you?
Let me share my screen.
Yeah, can you please share your screen? Nice, I like your color. Yeah, good job, good job.
Screen one is
Okay,
designer.
awesome. Yeah, I like your pink colors there. Good job. Okay, next, Azima.
Okay. I should have to stop.
I can't. Oh, stop. Sure. Sorry.
This is my blocks.
Nice. Yeah. Good job.
And then just done.
Oh, Liz. I love you. I love the brand name. Good job, Azima.
Thank you.
Yeah, Adil.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Yeah. Super social thing. Okay. Good job, guys. Yes. I just wanted to make sure because you're a little quiet there. Want to make sure you're all following. Yeah, Tim, you can continue. They're all on top of it.
Okay. Okay. Let's keep going then. Yeah. So we just added the cloud DB to our front end part here. So somebody sent the link to the chat.
Oh, Tim, sorry. I think Gabe is back. Gabe, we didn't skip you. We kind of called on you, but didn't hear back. Can you unmute your mic, please, and share your screen and show us?
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Oh, okay. Nice. Yes. Good job.
Oops. Same screen. We have
Right.
And like we don't have to put it in the middle, right? We can keep it on the
Yeah,
side.
no, you can make
Okay.
it however you like. Yeah.
Yeah, it's up to you guys. It's the designers, the inner designers. Yeah, you're following it too. Great. Yeah, good job, buddy. So guys, if you have any questions at any point of time, make sure to stop team and ask, right? You don't want to pile. It will be like a snow cone piling up and then you'll be lost, okay? Yeah, because the dictionaries, these are advanced topics. So if you guys are getting this, it's awesome. But if not, make sure to ask questions. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So yeah, now that we have this, what we want to go ahead and do is we want to actually add this to our CloudDB. All right, so we press the button. All we're going to do now is we're just going to say append value to list. All right, the tag that we're going to append it under is going to be called something. You can actually pick what you want this to be as long as you're consistent with it. Okay, you always just have to make the shopping. You have to make the tag the same. I'm going to call this shopping list. All right, like that. Lowercase s, capital L. Again, up to you, but you have to make sure that when you're coding, you're always using the same tag everywhere. Okay? And then item to add, for this part, this is where I'm going to do the fancy dictionary. I'm going to add make a dictionary. All right, I'm going to actually make it have 3 items. And the keys are going to be name, store, and price. And the values are going to be what's inside of the text boxes. Okay, so there you go. Name box, store box, price box. Now, honestly, guys, the order of these doesn't matter. Okay, so I could have put the price just ahead of the store. All right, because dictionaries don't actually have like a distinct order. Okay, they just have pairs. All right, they have like a value, a key and a value. Right, they're not in a particular order, but I just put them here in the same order that they appear in the they appear on my screen where I added them. So just for consistency, right, and kind of organization later on.
Do we name, what do we name the tag after?
The tag?
Yeah.
I called mine shopping list. It is basically actually up to you though what you want to call it. I just called mine shopping list, but you can call it whatever you want.
All right.
Okay, has everyone, when you finish adding this all in, okay guys, give me a yes in the chat. All right, and we will move on.
Oh, I'm done.
Okay, RX good. Gabe is good. Azima, Ayush is good. Adil's good. Asya, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Asya's good. Did I miss anyone? No? Jaden's good. Awesome. Yeah, okay. Alrighty, so what has just happened, right? When we press the button, we actually managed to add it to our list now, right? Which is, yeah, which is very good for us. All right, we have it adding new items now, right? So if we ever want to add a new item, we have that button completely set up and everything. This is actually basically it for this screen, for the add item screen. But what we need to do is we need to make it so that once you add an item, you go back to that other screen where you can see your items. And then you can look at all your items. And if you want to add another one, you can just go ahead and click on the button one more time. All right.
Tim?
This part, yeah.
Could we have a something that could be able to delete like an item you already have? Like let's say it's the next week and you don't need to search an item. Like, should there be a way to delete an item?
For deleting, yeah, we'll talk about that later. That'll be on the other end, though.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So let's keep going, though. Okay. So we need to actually add something. We need to make it so that when we finish, right after it adds that value to our list, right? We want to head back over to the other file. So just like we got over here, we're going to go under Control, open another screen, and this is going to be screen 1. So text, screen 1. There you go. Okay, so guys, you can actually give this a test. You should be able to go back and forth now, but don't actually add any items yet. Let's actually try to be able to visualize our items. So all you added here was open another screen, screen name, screen 1. I'm gonna head over to screen 1 now, and we're gonna have a little bit of work to do here now on this end, okay?
Mine
Now,
isn't.
yeah?
Mine
Adil?
Yeah,
What'd you say?
mine doesn't work.
Yours doesn't work.
Yeah.
What part does not work?
You can go back to screen 1.
It doesn't go back. Did you fill in all the text boxes?
Yes.
You filled them all in. Did you put screen 1 with a capital S?
Yes.
And no space in between the 0 and the in between the N and the 1?
Yes.
Okay. It doesn't work. Like, are you trying to emulate it on your phone right now?
Yeah.
And it doesn't work. You know what? Sure. Show me screen share and let me take a look. Okay, yeah. So what you're doing is right now you are checking. Do you see the like green if statement part?
Yeah.
You're checking to see. Also, you're not checking not. You're checking is empty.
Huh? I can't hear
So
you.
in front of each of the is empties,
Yeah.
you need a not. So click on the logic thing in the top left. You need to add a not. Right, not is empty. No. In front of each is empty, you need to put a not.
Oh. Okay.
So it needs to be like inside. Inside, yeah. There you go.
Here?
No. In front of it is empty. There you go. Okay, and then the next thing that's weird is you're checking right now to see if you have text in the labels, not in the text boxes. And over here as well, for the values, you're using the values of the labels, not the text boxes.
It's supposed to be the other way around.
Yeah, because you like if you added an item, you want to add it with the information that you have
Yeah.
in the. No. That's not what I meant by the other way around. No. Put the name back. Put it back how it was. Okay, basically, Adil, you know how you have text boxes, right?
Yeah.
And you want to take the information from the text boxes and put it inside of this dictionary, right?
Yeah.
Right now, you're not using the information from the text boxes. You're using the labels.
Oh.
Do you see the problem?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Box.
I don't have a spinner.
Is it only supposed to work if you have text in the text boxes?
Yeah, you need to have text in each of the text boxes, and then it'll work.
Okay, yeah, it works for me.
I don't have a spinner.
Okay, mine also works.
Wait, so do I have to change it for the not stuff as well? Price.
Yeah, for the stuff at the top, you also need to change those.
Okay. Shoot, I don't have store.
Go and check that out.
Yeah, I'm gonna add that back.
That's stuff on your front end, then.
Am I supposed to have a spinner?
You're not supposed to have a spinner, no. Oh wait, no, yeah, that's because you have a spinner, right? Right, Adil?
Yeah.
Yeah, so then you can put the spinner instead of the store. For the store, get like spinner.selected value or something. Can I just like, actually, yeah, okay, find the spinner.
Yeah.
Okay, in here, there's an option that's like, yeah, so you wanna get store spinner.selection.
Do it for both of them?
Yeah, for both of them.
Okay.
So I have
You.
a spinner.
Okay. Okay, so right now I'm back on my screen 1. All right, guys?
Yep.
And here we're going to do some fun stuff now, all right? We're going to have to do a lot of the stuff that we did in our previous app. So there will be some similarities to what you remember there, and you might actually be able to even reuse code. So I'm going to start by pulling up on-screen one.initialize. All right, when I initialize, I want to do a couple things. The first thing I want to do, though, is I want to actually get the information from the cloud database. So I'm just going to say get value. Tag is shopping list, same as you did on the other page, actually. So if you did something different apart from shopping list, make sure you change that here. Okay, and then value, if not there, is going to be an empty list.
But then can we, I want to add a clear button, so, but can we do that?
Yeah,
Or
we can add a clear button as well. One thing that we may want to look into as well is on the add screen, we probably want to add a back button, because right now there's no way to get back without adding an item. All right, but that'll be something to add later. All right, for now we're just going through, just making stuff. All right, so we get value, and then if you remember in our other screen, what we had is we had a in the cloud database we had a when you got a value. All right, this part is going to be basically exactly the same as in our other app. So let me actually check how we did it there. So what we did is here you go. Yeah. So we got the values and we just set global chat list. Actually, since I'm using the tag, what I want to do is I'm actually going to do an if statement here. So I'm going to say if, right, my tag that I get from here is equal to shopping list, spelled correctly. All right, then I'm going to do a couple things. All right, I'm going to update my message view, but I'm going to have to do it in a different way. Actually, right now, let's just show the dictionary. That's fine. All right, let's just go ahead and say message view. Where is that? Where's my list? My list dot dot elements, list dot elements is going to be set to value. Okay, and we actually want to do the same thing for when we get data changed. So I'm just going to copy that over. If you remember, we can do a procedure here instead. All right, to just compress this all into one thing. This is kind of short though. For now, we're just going to leave it like this, and we can add a procedure later. Okay, and theoretically, I am going to test this right now. Let's give it a shot. I'm going to move this over so it doesn't block the code. This should now display that text. All right, it may be in a very raw format, so it may actually show all of the contents of the dictionary. It'll say something like name. Yeah. So if you actually notice that, I don't know if I can show this.
Nope.
Do you guys see my screen?
Oh yeah.
So it says like name, cheese, price 5, store, something, right? So you'll notice it really gives you a raw format.
I can see your. I can see your phone. I can see the.
Yeah. So if you can try this on your own phone. Actually, I'm gonna do a quick modification. No, it looked better before.
Super raw.
Yeah, it is quite raw, but that is not the matter for us, right? We don't care about that. What we care about is that it works. All right, and it does work right now for us.
For some reason, yeah, it gives me an error that I can't put the estimated price,
You can't put the estimated price.
yeah, it just like, I'm just gonna turn on my video. This is what it looks like. No,
What is
it's
it?
okay. Oh,
Can't give you.
oh, okay. The error is this error.
Yeah.
Why can it not find the component list view? Because it said it put this in the it put this inside the list view, but that's
Can you click dismiss?
Okay.
And scooch over to the left. I want to see what's on the left side. Okay, delete the clear list button. I'll show you how to do this properly in a bit, but that's not how we do it. And now can you go to your other screen as well?
So add items.
Yeah. So your estimated price is actually your store text as well for some reason.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if that would be the problem. Also up here where you check if is empty, you check item 3 times.
Yeah, I forgot to change that again.
Okay, and
yeah, I think it'll work now. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't see anything else that's wrong. Give that a try.
Let's see. Refresh companion screen.
Okay, so at this point, you are completely able to actually add things in. I'm going to show you one cool trick we can do, and that will basically be it for this class. Next class, we're going to fully finish this app, hopefully. We'll add in all of the cool features and everything. But the thing that what we want to do right now is here, when we're saying .data changed,
well, it shows it in a funny way because,
yeah, because right now it's showing it in a dictionary view. Actually, can we even show that today? I don't know if we have time to fix that today. What we would need to do instead is we would actually need to convert that list of dictionaries into a list of just the names or the names and the prices. You can pick with that. We have 5 minutes. Yeah, I don't know if we have time for that. Okay, you know, let's just do something. Let's just do something a little smaller for now. Let's go to our add item screen. All right, and as a challenge, guys, right now, just as a last final challenge here, I want you guys to add a back button. All right, that's all I want you to do. Just add a little back button.
I already did that.
Then you can add another back button. I don't know.
But should we do close screen or still just open another screen? I don't know.
Let's see here.
Let's just do close screen.
Arrangement. We put the listing. The heck? What happened to my list? Yeah.
Well, that's actually pretty nice. What you can do is if you just make the background of the button the same as the background of the screen, it'll kind of just like blend in, and all you'll see is the text. And if you click the text, it will do stuff. So that's also a little cool thing. I'll make the font a little bit.
Yeah, we only have 4 minutes left.
Okay, so yeah, we add the front end button, right? And on the back end, guys, we've done this a couple times already, right? All we need to do is simply add the switching, right? So control.
But can we use close screen instead of open screen, or?
Is that an option?
Yeah, we can close screen because when we open it, then we can close it again.
Where does it go if you close the screen though?
No, just close like the current open screen. Like closes the current open screen.
And where does it go?
It goes like if you opened it from screen 1, it goes back to screen 1. But if you opened it from like a different screen, it goes back to that different screen. Like
Sure, let's try it. Okay, I click plus. I click back. Yeah, it works. Yeah, you can do closed screen apparently here too. They will do the same thing. It doesn't matter. It's up to you. But apparently, yeah, closed screen just goes back to whichever screen was just open beforehand. Open screen will just go to that screen. All right. So for instance,
but it makes sense if it's a back button because if maybe you opened it from a different screen.
If we were to add like a third screen and you can access this page from 2 different screens, the back button would go to the one that you accessed.
Yes, and the back button would just be go to screen 1 instead of like actually back.
Okay. Yeah. So guys, once you're done with this button, we're just about done for today. We have about 2 minutes left. So if you have any questions, any troubleshooting you want to do, we can do that real quick. But this was a very productive class, a whole new app. And as you can see, our apps are getting a lot more practical and a lot more advanced, right? So this is something that you could actually seeably like use with your family. This is something that could, help your family out. And if your family does have a lot of Android phones, this is something that you could actually install on all of them and, use it together. All right.
My family only uses Android.
Your family all uses Android. See, Jaden is perfect for this, right? His family is ready.
Don't my mom and my dad have Apple laptops, but my dad somehow installed Windows onto it.
See, okay, Jaden's dad knows how to do it. Very nice. Very good. Right. But yeah, next time we'll look at how we can manipulate these dictionaries to get out the price or get out the names and then use those. Yeah, but apart from that, very good today. A lot of progress, and we have a lot more to do next class as well. So look forward to that. Yes, Asia, what's up?
I have a question.
Hold up,
Guys,
Asia,
we
we
have
can't
1
hear you.
minute
Come
and
closer.
we have to let the
No, I
other
don't have a
class
question. I
in.
just have
So
a comment.
Just
maybe
wait.
hold your questions till next class. And the meantime,
You cut out. I think it already just froze. That's it. All right. Yes, I'll do that too. Yeah, guys, if you in the meantime, I guess you guys think about what you would like to add to this app later. You can talk to your parents, tell them about what you're doing here. If they have any cool ideas, you can add those in as well. But for now, look forward to next class. We will be finishing this up a little bit, and you guys can head out now. See you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.